Hey y'all, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about a way that we can model fraction multiplication. This is a way that works if I'm multiplying one fraction times one whole number, and I want to find part of a group. Let's look at an example. So I've got 2/3 that I'm going to multiply times 12. Here are the steps that I can use to solve this problem without doing any actual math, just by drawing. First, I'm going to make a number of groups equal to my denominator. What that means is I'm going to look down here at my denominator, and I'm going to make that many groups. Because I see 3, I'm going to make 3 equal size groups. I'll show you 3 different ways that I can make those 3 groups. One way would be to set them up as columns. 1, 2, 3 columns. Another way would be to set them up as rows. 1, 2, 3 rows. Or another way would be to set them up as circles. 1, 2, 3 circles. Whatever way works best for you is the way that you should choose. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my whole number worth of marks into each of those groups. What that means is I'm going to take 12 and I'm going to mark 12 equally into each of those groups. So if I chose to do it as columns, it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can see that each of those groups has the exact same amount in them because I spread them out equally. If I wanted to do it as rows, I could do it across as well, and I don't have to use X's. I can use whatever kind of mark I'd like. So this time let's use checks. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I chose to use circles, the same thing is going to happen. I'm going to spread that 12 out equally. Let's say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 of those marked in there. The last thing that I have to do is I have to circle a number of groups equal to my numerator. So the numerator is the number on top. Because I didn't have just 1/3, just one of these groups, I actually had 2/3, 2 of these groups. If I chose to do it as columns, I would circle 2 of these groups. I can see that I've got a total of 8 in there. If I chose to do it as rows, I would circle 2 of these groups. And I can see that I've got a total of 8 in there. Or I could choose to do it as circles. And if I chose to do it as circles, I would again say I've got 8 in there. My answer to this problem is 8. Our answer is 8 because there are 8 marks in our circle. All right, let's try one together. What if I instead wanted to do 3/4 times, and I wanted to multiply times 8? I've used 3 different colors here just so that we can see the parts, but on your paper, you don't have to use 3 colors. It's just to help you see what's going on. Go ahead and pause the video and try to solve 3/4 times 8. All right, here's how I would set up 3/4 times 8. First, I'm going to make a number of groups equal to my denominator. I'm going to look at this bottom number down here, this 4. And let's choose just one of those 3 ways we learned how to show it. Let's choose this time to set them up as columns. So if I want to do 4 columns, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll put my tick marks in underneath. I know that I have 8 as my whole number, so I should put in 8 tick marks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I put them in there equally, so that way each one of those columns has the same amount. If I can't get the same amount, that I can't use this model. If all of the groups don't have the exact same amount, then I can't use this model. The last thing I do is I look at my numerator. My numerator is 3, so I'm going to circle 3 of those groups. However many marks I have in there, that's my answer. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so my answer is 6. How'd you do? Did you get it right? Let's try one more. The last thing to talk about is that it doesn't actually matter what order we have the whole number and the fraction in. We could have the whole number come first. So let's look at an example there. If I said that I've got 15, that I'm going to multiply, and I'm going to multiply that 15 times 2/5 times 2/5, I can still do the same exact process. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can solve it. All right, 15 times 2/5, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, first, I see 5 as my denominator. That's how many groups I need to make. Because I did columns last time, let's try circles this time. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups, or 5 circles. Then I'm going to fill in 15 marks equally into those circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got to keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I still have to keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got 15 marks in there because I have 15 as my whole number, and they're split up evenly. I have the same number in each group. The last thing I have to do is I have to circle 2 groups because 2 is my numerator. I'm going to circle 2 groups, and my answer will be however many marks are in there. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so our answer is 6. I hope this helped, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.